This cannot be real. Over his last 6 games, Nikola Jokic has averaged 35 points, 14.8 rebounds, and 11 assists. Coming off his 2023-24 MVP season, he's somehow upped his scoring average by 5 full points this year while getting near his career high in assists.
3-on-2, Jokic, and a nice lob pass to Christian Brown. Jokic off balance.
Once again, proving he's the greatest passing center of all time. Oh, and he's attempting more threes than ever while leading the league in three-point percentage. If this isn't breaking the NBA, I don't know what is. Let's dive into this incredible stretch. As of January 7th, Nikola Jokic is averaging 31.5 points on 55% shooting from the field with 13 rebounds, 9.7 assists, and 1.7 steals. He's also leading the league in three-point percentage at 47.3% on 4.8 attempts per game. Let's see how these numbers stack up in the NBA. Jokic is second in scoring behind Giannis Antetokounmpo. If his 31.5 points per game hold up, it will be a new career high for the reigning MVP by more than 4 points, surpassing the mark he set during the 2021-22 season. He's third in rebounds behind Karl Anthony Towns and Domantas Sabonis, marking the second highest average of his career. Jokic ranks second in assists behind Trae Young, just 0.1 shy of his career-high average. The most shocking stat, Jokic is leading the league in three-point percentage at 47.3%. For a 6'11 center, this represents a career high by a huge margin. His previous best was 39.6% in 2017-18, and he shot just 36% last year. He's also fourth in minutes per game at 37.1, a testament to his durability and impact.
Cutter down the middle to Brown, knocked away, and Jokic draws the foul.
This level of production has Jokic sitting at first in player efficiency rating, PER, at 32.3. If this holds, it would be the second highest PR of all time, trailing only his own mark from the 2021-22 season and surpassing Wilt Chamberlain's legendary 1961-62 campaign. Despite carrying the highest usage rate of his career at 32.9%, Jokic boasts the lowest turnover percentage of his career, 8.7. The Nuggets entered this season with plenty of question marks. Another key piece of their championship core departed, to the frustration of the coaching staff, and Denver took a gamble on Russell Westbrook, the former MVP and triple-double machine, to bolster their rotation on the cheap. Jamal Murray, Denver's second star and Jokic's trusted pick-and-roll partner, is having his most inefficient season in the last 3 years. Aaron Gordon, their best defensive player and a key Jokic collaborator, is missing another prolonged stretch of games with a right calf strain, the same injury that sidelined him for 10 games in November. This has placed Denver's dependence on Jokic at an all-time high. According to Cleaning the Glass, the Nuggets are an incredible 30 points better per 100 possessions when Jokic is on the floor. With him, their offense outpaces league leaders like Boston and Cleveland.
Jokic from the corner.
Without him, it falls to the NBA's worst, even below the tanking Wizards and the injury-plagued Pelicans. But thankfully for basketball fans everywhere, Jokic is healthy and somber shuffling his way through the league. Denver currently sits at 20-16 good for the 4th seed in a competitive Western Conference, with 4 wins in their last 6 games, during which Jokic has led the league in scoring. The run started on December 27th versus the Cleveland Cavaliers, the team with the best record and the best offense in the NBA, featuring a huge starting front line of Jarrett Allen, Evan Mobley, and Dean Wade, all at least 6'10", with Allen and Mobley arguably the best defensive tag team in the league. But Jokic came to battle, dominating physically and mentally. Just look at these combinations of brute strength and touch in one play, while also operating as an offensive hub and commanding a lot of attention from the Cavs' defense. The Nuggets couldn't match a far superior Cavaliers team blow for blow, but managed to put an impressive 135 points on a top 6 defense in the NBA, the most Cleveland has allowed this season. Jokic led the way with 27 points, 14 rebounds, and 13 assists. Next up, the upstart Detroit Pistons came into town, led by resurgent Cade Cunningham and former Cavs coach J.B. Bickerstaff. Winners of 3 straight and 4 of their last 5 games, the Pistons were determined to keep their winning streak alive, only to hit the wall that is Nikola Jokic. First off, Detroit might have missed that part of their scouting report that mentioned Jokic being the most accurate three-point shooter in the NBA.
Back to Jokic, good place for it. Jokic waltzes in.
The passing, of course, is always there. And what is especially impressive about Jokic this season, as head coach Michael Malone praises him for, is his aggressiveness going to the basket, even when perimeter shots are falling. An assertive approach like this pulls defenders to him even more, and there aren't many players in the NBA who can counter a combination of size and skill like Nikola's. A useful side effect of the aggressiveness, Jokic went to the line 14 times in this game, making 11 of the freebies en route to 37 points on 64% shooting, including 4 of 5 from three-point range to go with 9 rebounds and 8 assists. A big help came from Jamal Murray in this game, who recorded his season-high 34 points on very efficient shooting. Expecting him to consistently put up 30-plus is a pipe dream, but who knows where Denver could have been if Jamal had been closer to these shooting numbers more often this season. A quick road trip to face the division rival Utah Jazz on December 30th led to another historic feat in Jokic's record book. Nikola tallied 36 points, 22 rebounds, and 11 assists. While already impressive, Jokic also made NBA history by becoming the fastest center since Shaq to record 15,000 career points. Funny enough, Jokic went scoreless for the first 7 minutes of the game, instead putting his passing chops on display with a beautiful overhead dime to Murray and the nonchalant cross-court swing to Porter. But then he decided that Walker Kessler had enough rest and torched the poor dude in all sorts of ways. From beyond the arc, on the offensive glass, and with guard-like floaters. He was so hot, even 2 7-footers weren't enough to stop him. Denver opened their 2025 slate against another eager team from the East on a 4-game winning streak, the Atlanta Hawks, and the league-leading assist man, Trae Young. Well, Jokic and the Nuggets made sure Young wasn't the leading passer in that game, with Nikola dropping 15 dimes along with 17 rebounds and 23 points in an easy 19-point win for Denver. Another fun historical fact, Jokic recorded the 7th fastest triple-double. While an impressive feat, recording triple-doubles early in games is something he's familiar with. He also holds the record for the fastest in NBA history. In typical showman fashion, Nikola saved the best 2 for last. An instant classic back-to-back duel with the San Antonio Spurs and Victor Wembanyama, the league leader in blocked shots and the odds-on favorite to win the Defensive Player of the Year award. We broke down this legendary head-to-head battle in detail in the video below. Without Gordon as his defensive safety net, Jokic had to deal with Wemby's perimeter skill set and length. Murray's reversion to his inefficient ways put a huge responsibility on Jokic, so just staying close to the Spurs required him to carry a heavy load. 41 points, 18 rebounds, 9 assists, and a 49% usage rate, his second highest mark of the season. Unfortunately for the Nuggets, Jokic's second turnover of the game turned out to be the most costly. He went for his patented Sombor shuffle, decided to pass off to Michael Porter in the opposite corner, but had the pass tipped by Wemby for an easy Spurs dunk at the other end.
Jokic backing in. Jokic falling away. Intercepted! Devin Vassell.
With a quick turnaround and a trip from Colorado to Texas, most fans would expect a younger Spurs squad to have an advantage in the second game of the back-to-back set, and that was the case in the first 4 minutes of the opening period. However, the Nuggets managed to put Wemby in early foul trouble, and Jokic feasted on the Spurs' backup bigs, scoring 14 first-quarter points. After a back-and-forth second quarter, the Spurs used hot shooting from their wings to take a 12-point lead early in the third, forcing Denver to play catch-up for most of the second half. Behind another 13-point quarter from Jokic and timely shooting from Michael Porter, the Nuggets pushed the game into overtime. And that's where Jokic made yet another case for the MVP award. In a showcase of clutch dominance, Nikola put up 9 points, 5 rebounds, and a key steal in the extra period, bumping up his totals for the game to 46 points, 9 boards, 10 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks, avenging the close loss in Denver and showing Wemby that the best player in the game is still wearing a Nuggets jersey. Jokic has been the best player in the NBA for several years now and is already considered one of the greatest centers in basketball history. But the run of dominance he's currently on is nothing short of spectacular, even by his own lofty standards. Do you think he can sustain this level of excellence? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our latest content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.